Violent J.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Martin Bashir from NIGHTLINE. Shaggy 2 Dope.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Pleasure to meet you. Please take your positions. My colleagues are going to wire you up.
You the Michael Jackson?
I did some filming with him, sir, yes.
Yeah. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. It's an honor, brother.
It's an honor for me. So we saw some of your fans earlier this evening. They're getting warmed up for the show.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting ready. The Juggalo has a pledge of allegiance. I'll read it to you. Juggalos will carry on, swing our hatchets if we must, each and every one of us. When I died, show no pity. What does that mean?
Well, I know that we'll never die alone. Juggalos will carry on, swing our hatchets if we must, each and every one of us. And that's, it says a lot, you know what I mean? But what it says and what it means could be two completely different things.
Depending upon how people take it. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of love going on in the Juggalo world. A lot of love, a lot of family. The word family, you hear it chanted, that's the only word that can describe the feeling that's going on at a Juggalo event. It's family. You know, because you've got, let's say you're at a concert, you've got 2,000 brothers and sisters there with you that feel like family. Nobody's fighting at our shows. Nobody's swinging axes into each other's heads or anything like that. It's a family. That's why they chant family. They know they're part of a special movement. They know that it's underground. They know the world isn't watching. They know what's happening in that building is very special. They know they'll remember it when they're old. And the word family means so much because it's the only way you can describe the feeling, man, to be part of that movement, to be part of the Juggalos. You know, at any given high school, there might only be 10 Juggalos, 5 Juggalos. But when they all link up all around the world, come together, it's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
The DVD, The Gathering, featured the annual event which brings this family together. You were saying that it's not about violence, but what about the series in that video called Fucked Up Wrestling, where people are bludgeoning each other's heads with light bulbs and using a screwdriver to attack each other's mouths?
We like violence as our entertainment,
These were people actually doing it.
Yeah.
And hitting each other with chairs.
Yeah.
And then aiming a steel bar at someone else's genitals. What's that about?
That's hardcore wrestling, man. That derives from Japan. That's been around forever.
You could take
make that up.
A baseball bat wrapped in duct tape, rolled in thumbtacks, and spanked across somebody's naked scrotum. You know what I'm saying? We could go on and on, but the idea is, you know, that sort of wild antics going on, that sort of lawless madness, that sort of craziness is appealing to many Juggalos. You know what I'm saying?
Just like it was us.
Just like we used to do. We used to bash each other over the head with chairs so hard that we'd fight to keep consciousness. You know, and we do this in our own warehouse, just having our own private wrestling shows, you know what I mean? There's something appealing about insane wrestling and, you know, being violent and all that. It's
contained violence, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's not real. You're not actually trying to hurt the guy.
But in The Gathering DVD, one gentleman is covered in blood pouring from his head after his head has been hit with barbed wire covering a baseball bat.
That's wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's another
Hulk
thing.
Hogan punch a guy and he starts bleeding. You know what I'm saying?
That's pro wrestling.
That's
Deathmatch wrestling.
That's part of being a juggalo?
No, just a great deal of Juggalos love deathmatch wrestling. But deathmatch wrestling has its own life. Just a great deal of Juggalos are fans of it.
Both the competitors walk away, they're fine. You know what I'm saying?
That's not, Juggalos didn't invent that.
What about the semi-naked female wrestling that you have in The Gathering?
That's great. That's what's better than watching two half-naked chicks wrestle, you know?
Just a good
Every
time.
homosexual man in the world loves that, you know what I'm saying?
You can find that at any kind of crazy bar in the country, too. You know, Jello wrestling, you women wrestling at titty bars, mud wrestling or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just a version of that. But they're not actually trying to choke each other out. Maybe they are, but not to the point of to hurt the other person. You know what I'm saying?
But some of the people were, or did appear to be.
It's maybe to win the match.
The wrestling, it's a work. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty, well, maybe not that, you know what I'm saying? But they're not choking them to kill them, you know what I'm saying? Maybe to make them tap out, UFC, look at that, make that tap out.
Explain with great violence and hurt. What's the purpose?
In our lyrics, okay, I can't speak for all the horrorcore rap, but in our lyrics, you don't find very much rape.
Unless it's against it.
Unless we're talking about against rape or something like that, There are horrorcore rap artists out there that have no boundaries to what they say. They talk about, skinning babies and killing, whatever. Anything they can possibly think of that's grotesque and horrible, they rap about it. But ICP's a little more classy than that. Our shit is doper. Our shit is more of a worthy product. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't just kill anybody in our music.
How should pedophiles be dealt with?
Pedophiles?
Yes.
In the most gruesome, ruthless manner possible. In the lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
Even open prisoners don't like those motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
A pedophile is the ultimate walking devil. You can do like in our lyrics. In our music, we have the freedom. It's like a movie. You understand? It's like when you walk into let me say it like this: when you walk into a record store, it's a lot like walking into a DVD store. There's something for everybody. There's romance movies, there's action adventure movies, and then there's horror movies. Well, it's just like when you walk into a CD store. There's romance CDs, there's action fast metal CDs, and then there's a rare, smaller branch of thriller CDs, scary CDs.
But this is what you say in To Catch a Predator. Hi there, I stab him in the neck first, because it hurts, get him where the blood squirts, carve his whole face off, make him eat it, chain him up by the foot in the basement bleeding.
To catch a predator, hell yeah, like to get that objective.
What about the criminal justice process and people being...
Come on, man. So this touches your kid like that? Come on. You're just going to want them to go to jail.
Number one, we're entertainers. You know what I mean?
You don't really mean...
No, we'd be in prison right now. I myself was molested as a child. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. And
how old were you?
I was probably, it was my second father. I was probably 8 years old, maybe 7 years old. But
was that a very terrible experience? It must have been.
Absolutely. But I'm saying I could have tracked him down and murdered him. You know what I'm saying? If he's still alive, I could probably do it today. But we're not. We're not Neanderthals. We're entertainers.
You talk about romance, and the American songbook has some beautiful songs, as we know. It Had to Be You, The Way You Look Tonight. These are all wonderful songs. Here's a version of you on romance. Hey yo, bitch. Come over here, let me kick it to you, tried to stick my nuts in you. I'm sorry, because you're ugly and you can't hide that. So what, you look like a chicken with a hunchback.
It's humor. It's got you laughing right up.
But what?
How can you take that seriously? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like you gonna holler at some bitch like that? Hey, chicken back neck.
Man, I'm talking about that's funny, man. That's funny in Wayne's Brothers movie. That's hilarious. Right. They had a character in a Wayne's Brother movie I saw yesterday called Uglisha. Her name was Uglisha.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
It's just, stupid humor, funny shit. I find it funny at 37, absolutely.
If you're gonna sit there and talk to a woman, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna approach her like that, you're gonna get slapped in the face.
But what about something more serious, like I'm gonna kill you? Where you say, first I smack your head with a bat, the bloody splat, crack with impact, take my car jack, whack your knees, because you're sicker than an ass disease. is that not recommending
Entertainment.
violence?
Listen, okay, yeah, it's not recommending it.
What is
It's more or less like therapy because you listen to who are killing,